Hey baddies, welcome to Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today we're doing a pick a card reading all about the hot tea on you. So go grab your comfies and your snacks and join me on the other side. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome in, welcome in. It's wonderful to have you, and I hope you will stick around. If you're a returning subscriber or member, it's always so awesome to connect with your energy, and I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for all that you give to the channel. Alright, so as you see before you, there are 3 psychic objects for you to connect with for this reading. Okay, these are your psychic linking objects. I'm going to be pulling as I go today. I will include a bit of a video for those of you who need more time to connect with the objects. Alright, and with that said, I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye guys.
I'm always thankful for something, don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.
Hey group 1, all of you who selected the candy corn, this is going to be your reading all about the hot tea on you. Okay, so keep in mind it's a general reading, it's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I hope all of you can hear me, and your candy corn is right back there by my jack-o'-lantern. So let's get into it. I'm going to pull from the What's Brewing deck, and we're going to see what's brewing for you. All right, spirits, gather around. So with the Frankenstein energy, I feel like you have had a rough time, and it feels a little bit like coming back from the grave energy, a little bit like some of you really burn out. There's a burnout energy here. Some of you just want to go to bed. You just want to sleep. You feel very tired. Tell me about my group 1. What is this about? What is the hot tea on them? This one's popping. Caught up cheating. Okay, let's see. Caught up. They're caught. Someone's caught. I'm not sure about the cheating. Okay, I'm not sure about that. It feels more like someone's... Tell me more about this energy. I'm not sure about the cheating part. It might be for some of you, but it feels more like someone's caught up busy, caught up, overwhelmed. Perhaps you've had some unfaithfulness in your life or disloyalty. Tell me more about this. Let's clarify it. A nightmare. Maybe you're worried about somebody cheating or being disloyal to you. Okay. I feel a lot of anxiety. I feel 8 of Swords energy here straight up. These cards just plopped out, so we're going to get into those. So we have caught up, nightmares, we have betrayal, deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. Okay, so there's definitely heavy energy here. We have running away. We have promiscuous. We have keeping a promise. Over it, tired of drama. Okay, So I feel like some of you are worried about someone cheating, being disloyal. For some of you, this is like a best friend, a dear friend. For others, like this is romantic. Like you are worried that they're cheating or they're emotionally being disloyal, and there's some kind of betrayal of trust. Whoops, on some level here. Like these cards together are just very, very intense. Okay, caught up, nightmares. Um, okay, it's very strong energy. Now, for some of you, this is an experience that you've already been through, and there's a lot of pain around this. For some of you, we're going to talk about the some of you that this is, okay, and what's going on with that. So, tell me which other deck do we have going on? True emotional. Okay, tell me more. We want to know more about this. Someone is not being honest about their feelings here. Someone, your gut is not wrong. Okay, your gut isn't wrong. Your intuition is not wrong. And they say they're busy. They say they're busy. They're not busy doing what they're telling you they're doing, okay? We have sure, confident, boss, bitch, career focus, queen bee. See, here's the thing, honey. You are a baddie, okay? No matter how this story unfolds, you are a baddie. And this kind of stuff, you don't need this in your life. That's why you have this over it, tired of the drama here. Tired of putting up with this kind of stuff. Friends, partners, dating, whatever this is. You've had enough. You've had enough. And I feel like for some of you, it's almost like you're coming to the place in your life where you're about to like toss it away. And some people are going to say, perhaps you're ruthless. Like you're not going to put up with any kind of betrayal type energy in your life. You're just going to be like, you know what, that's tea. Perhaps some of you, perhaps the tea is you've already started doing this, okay? You're like, no, Auntie Amy, I've been doing this, honey. I've been doing this, okay? Because I had someone. I did. I had someone, and they got caught up. And I sat and worried. I don't worry anymore because I don't care. You've been betrayed a lot. A lot. Workplace affair. Did it happen at work, y'all? Listen. If you're suspicious of the work, they got a work wifey, work husband. You know, sometimes those can be very platonic and sometimes they are not. Okay? Sometimes they are not. And I just gotta say though, you gotta be careful. Like there's a fine line between, you know, friends and emotional counterparts. You know what I'm saying? And emotional counterparts, my love, is also cheating. It is a cheating, okay? So there's, and you know what I'm saying? You know, when someone starts to say, yeah, I'm with this person and here's the tea on our relationship, that is cheating. It is. So I feel like, you know, there's been betrayal here in some way. And I feel like the tea is you're over that. And I think no matter where this happened or where it is happening for you, I think on every level you are done. And I think because you're done, it probably is making people mad because they're like, well, they won't let me do that anymore. Like they won't just do what I want them to do anymore. And no, bitch, no. I'm not going to just do what everybody wants me to do anymore. I'm not going to bend over backwards for people anymore. Because you know what? They always do this. They always betray me. And the difference between you and them is you're loyal. You are so loyal. You are down. Are you a Leo? Are you a Libra? Are you a Taurus? What other sign here? Cancer's pretty loyal. Cancers are pretty loyal too. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. Scorpios can be loyal, man. They can too, 'cause they're deep. They're deep. But don't mess with them, 'cause they'll get you. Perhaps you got a little Scorpio. Listen, I'm Scorpio Venus. I get it. I totally get it. Don't mess. I hear like, don't mess with me. And they did. They did, didn't they? And now it's on. Because you haven't got time. Mm-mm. We're not doing this anymore. Perhaps they're still in your life for some reason, or you have to see them. And I feel like you have people talking. Irregardless, you have people talking. Like, what happened? What happened? Why are they like this? Why is it? Let them talk. Do what you have to do for yourself. Here's reality. This is what's real. This is what's true. I believe this. There are only so many times a human being can live through deep betrayal before they almost have to be um, with someone who speaks their secret language for them to gain their trust. You can be betrayed so many times that it just is like that. Because when you've been betrayed by just about everyone close to you, it takes a real one to kind of like, okay, all right, I have to work with this. And it's a valid response. You can't keep saying to people who have been through a lot of betrayal, oh, keep believing, keep hoping. No, you vet them. You vet them and make sure they're down for you. Period. Don't expect people just to open up and trust you because you think you're a good person. Because a lot of people who have this have been messed over and completely undone and destroyed by people who were good people, who they loved very much, who they would never, ever think would do such a thing. And people around them, when they actually try to tell them what happened, are shocked. That level of betrayal. That's what I'm talking about. And if this is you, you already know. You probably wear the stripes on your sleeves, It's a war. Right. So we have no reversals, the Six of Cups here. The Six of Cups is supposed to be like a really good card, like a healing card. But I feel the nostalgia here. And I got to tell you, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like good nostalgia. It feels like I don't want to think about it anymore. I don't want to think about you anymore. I want this to go away. And I don't think that's you. I think this is other people who have betrayed you. Listen, just between you and me and the wall. Nobody else is here. Okay. But I think some of you may have cast a spell. Okay. Perhaps you have cast a justice spell or, maybe something else. But I feel like for some of you, they feel they're up. This isn't like, oh, happy Six of Cups. This is like, I cannot stop thinking about them. Like what I did. What did I do? Like I can't stop thinking how I like I lost a real one. Friend, partner, dating partner, whatever this is. I lost a real one. Yes, Yes, they did. And it's too late. It's too late, baby. It's too late, baby. It's too late. It's too late. You lost a real one. And now what do you got to do? You got to live with that shit. That's right. You got to live with it. Because you had to go through the emotional damage that was caused by one too many betrayals. Because for you, that's what it was. I think it may not even have been specifically what happened here. For some of you, it was. Okay. But for many of you, it was like the one too many things. It was just the hump of one too many. Strength, Leo energy. This one, death. And we have this one, the King of Coins. Which one? Which one? This one and this one. Okay, I'll show them to you. And we have the Empress and the Page of Coins. They want some of this. They want some of this. When can I get some of this again, please? Says the King of Coins. It feels greedy. They were greedy with your time. They were greedy with your, of course, like look at this. They were so greedy. They wanted their cake and to eat it too. And now they ain't got no cake or nothing. And they ain't got you, right? They were greedy. And the thing is that they should have just been honest. But if they were honest, they wouldn't have had you too, right? Because they had to use you. And that's what it is, isn't it? It's the using. It's the using that gets to be too much. It's just like, why do people have to use me all the time and betray me and take advantage of me? Because you're a good person. But now, you're a good person, but you're very, very hesitant, distant. You keep an arm's length from people. And I understand it. I do. Because this hurts. The nostalgia, the memories, they hurt. They do. And you would rather not. You just would rather not. You'd rather be home with your cat and your charcuterie board. Did I say it right? Your little cheeses boards. And we have death and strength. And I feel like this is your energy. Like deep, powerful transformation. Like taking this energy of betrayal and empowering yourself. Saying no more. I ain't doing this anymore. And I understand this. I really do. I'm not doing this kind of energy anymore. So if you're going to do this around me, you can't be around me. And I mean it. 1000%. And what happens is people fall away. Good and bad. They all kind of scatter. Because you vet people. And you stop just giving away time, money, resources. You start giving to yourself because you're no longer just pouring out anymore. You keep people at arm's length because actually what you're doing is healing yourself. You're healing the wounds that have been caused by this deep betrayal. And a lot of times you can't do that in a crowd of people. You can't heal deep wounds while people are watching, especially when some of those people cause the wounds. You got to kind of get in the dark and find out what all is that wound about and why has it been opened so many times. It can be very disturbing. It really is something you don't do with a crowd. And the thing is that when you come out the other side of this, Queen Bee, you can be intimidating because you faced a lot of monsters, a lot of obstacles in that wound. You become a true hardcore baddie. And those that don't have good intentions will have a hard time with you. Those that are twisting stories, I'm seeing like a twisting thorns, like a thorn bush twisting. Like people who are wanting to twist your energy or twist your stories or twist your words will have a difficult time with you, because you are going to be crystal clear about what you will take and what you won't take. Some people will be insulted by this. They will feel very off put. They will find you off putting. Are you afraid of being off putting? I wouldn't be. I can be off putting. My energy can be very triggering to people. I hear about it. I don't mean to be, but it is what it is. I have some weird energy. It's in my natal chart. You probably have weird energy too in your natal chart. It's okay. It's all right. We're here to do what we do. And I feel like you're stepping into a different stage of your life where you are going to be empowered by the experiences you've had. It's not going to be a place of defeat. It's going to be a place of victory. And part of the victory is no longer in this nostalgia, no longer in this place where we're thinking about the past relationships, the past emotions. You know what I'm talking about? Like, when you've had a lot of betrayal, you can spend time just thinking about the situation, what happened, what you did wrong, and things like that. And I want to tell you, the bottom line is you did nothing wrong. It played out the way it was supposed to. And you really have to come into that and know that it wasn't you. It was the situation. And I will tell you, for a lot of you, it was them. They have how do I say this? Some people are not happy unless they're messing someone over. Okay. They're just not happy unless they are doing something horrible to someone else. And some of you have ran into people like that. They have different names, they have different reasons, but all the pain that results is the same, and either you can become like them and spread it like a virus, or you can heal from it, transform from it, empower from it. And sometimes it takes several experiences until you've been betrayed to the bone by everyone you've ever known, kind of thing. 2034 on the clock. And then you reach a point where there's no return. And you face a lot of fear about yourself. You face the reasons why you were emotionally available for those situations of betrayal. Not why it happened to you, okay, but why you were emotionally available for those situations, okay? Two different things. It's not your fault. But there are things in your life that made you vulnerable to that. And that is the heart of the wound. And that is where many of you went, or are going, or are there, whatever stage you are in this situation. But I want you to be really uplifted, because on the other side of this is a lot of strength, a lot of courage, a lot of victory. It just takes time. It takes a commitment to yourself. Like, after I was in bed for 6 years with lupus, really bedbound for most of the time, I made a vow to myself. I promised myself that I would always be there for me. And I would never, ever, ever again not speak up and not do all I could to help me, whatever that meant. And for someone like me, that was huge. That was a huge moment to say, I am worthy of being protected. I am worthy of having a voice. I am worthy of getting up out of this bed, of trying to get up. I didn't know if I could do it. I didn't. And I look back and I think, how did I do that? But sometimes we just move forward. That's strength. When you don't know the outcome, you don't know how it's going to go. You don't know how long it's going to take, but you just do it because you want to, because you feel driven to, because you want to be more. You want to experience more than what you have. And you've learned from your experience. I learned so much from those 6 years. I learned incredible things. And I'm sure you've learned incredible things from your time dealing with betrayal. I know I've dealt with so much betrayal. I've learned so much about people. And I understand keeping people at bay. And I think that when you're ready, you won't anymore. It'll happen. You don't have to force it. Forcing it, I think forcing yourself to try to get close to people too quickly can trigger you to withdraw even more. There's a balance. You have to balance your energy. And more than likely with this transformation, you have grown more sensitive. You've grown more empathic, more compassionate, the opposite things that you really want to have happen, right? You're more sensitive to people's energy. Sometimes you can, like their auras will show up more for you. And that in itself can be hard too. But that's part of your healing. You're developing more abilities because humans have these abilities. We all have these abilities, I tell people all the time, you can do what I do. Everyone can do what I do. It's in all of us as human beings that we just have to bring it out, Let's get a few more cards here for you. All right. What else do we have for group 1? What else do we have for group 1? Just felt the deck kind of wake up. I haven't used this one, I don't think, in a bit. Okay. Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey. Okay. Let's see. Let's take this one. We have, you are about to break a generational curse. So you guys are close to something, or what you've just done or what you're doing with this energy here, this betrayal is breaking a generational curse. So keep going. Don't give up. Keep going, okay? And we have, beautiful people are not always good, and good people are not always beautiful. Ain't that the truth? It's very true. And a lot of people that we idolize who are beautiful are some of the worst people. They really are. It's actually very sad. It's sad who we put on pedestals and who we don't. Let's get this one. We have, the best thing about memories is making them. And here's the thing, we were talking about nostalgia, memories. I feel like you're going to be able to make some new memories. Breaking this generational curse is going to allow new memories, new experiences to really move into your life. It feels like some of you may be actually going on a trip. I'm seeing a plane. I'm seeing like the back of these are palm trees, but palm trees came to my mind. So there may be a trip coming for some of y'all, or maybe you live in a tropical area or a place where there are palm trees like Florida or California or Hawaii or different places in the world. But I feel like I'm seeing a plane. So either you're going somewhere or someone's going to come see you. And that might be a really big blessing. It might be a work trip that you're waiting to see if you can go on. And that may be what's coming through for you. So, all right, group 1, that's what I received for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I really enjoyed doing this reading for you. If you made it this far, put me a palm tree down below from your emojis. I never really explain what this is, but if you've made it this far, I often ask for you to drop like an emoji down below. And I think you have a palm tree emoji, or you can drop a little, like a sun a sun as well if you want to, just to let me know that you made it this far. So that's what that's about. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And I want to thank you all for watching. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group 2, all of you that selected the trick-or-treater. This is going to be your reading all about the hot tea on you. Your little trick-or-treater is right here, right there. There they are. Okay, so keep in mind it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Alrighty, okay, so let's get into it. I'm going to use these cards first. And we're going to find out what is the hot tea on you. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me okay with my microphone. Alright, let's see. What is the hot tea on my trick-or-treaters? Looking all cutie, patootie in your little costume. It's a marshmallow, dude. I think I have 4 of these, and they're from the 90s, like 80, no, the 90s, 2000s, something like that. I don't remember. I've had them for a long time. I've had them for a really long time. So they survived me losing my house and moving about, I don't know, 5 or 6 times, and being in storage, I don't know how many times. So, okay, let's get into it. What is a hot tea on my group 2? What is a hot tea on my group 2? Well, you're just as cute as they come. I tell you what, a drama starter. Tell me about the drama starter energy. You're super cute. But there's some drama. Impersonator, wants to be you, acts like you, dresses like you, looks alike. I think it's a typo here. Copies you. Wow. Okay. So you're a cutie patootie, and someone is starting drama about you. And I think they really like the way you look. Now, this could be a single white female situation. If you know what that is, it was a movie called Single White Female, I guess, like 90s, 2000s, something like that. Where basically the character wanted to become this other person, and kind of did, sort of. And you may have that going on with somebody you know. Also, this could be someone who's just really, like, obsessed with your energy a little bit. Tell us more. We want to know. But I really get this kind of like, I want to be you. I want to wear your skin. That's not good. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Ooh. I may be picking up on a couple of energies here. Okay, tell me more. What else we got here? We got drama starter, impersonator, wolf in sheep's clothing. I think you may have somebody around you. First of all, I feel like some of you are being judged as a wolf in sheep's clothing. There's somebody who thinks that you are not as sweet as you appear. And then there are people around you who are wolves in sheep's clothing, like the person who's thinking you're not what you appear, right? Like projection. That's what I really feel here, projection. Okay, we have obsessive lover, dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessive, karmic. Okay, so you have someone in your energy that is a little obsessed with you. Like, and this could be romantic. Like, they are romantically obsessed with you. And they may be a sheep in wolf's or a wolf in sheep's clothing. You may not know this. Okay, you may not know that they are obsessed with you in this way. They may actually surprise you. It may be somebody very familiar with you, and you may actually be giving them the stuff they want to know about you. You're kind of giving it to them. Okay? There's different energies here. All right, different energies. So we have groupie. They're like a fan. Do you have like a platform of some kind? If you do, they could be a follower, they could be a friend, a fan, whatever. This could be on the clock app, it could be here, it could be other places, but they may have formed a parasocial relationship with you. Okay, let's keep going. All right, if it goes on the floor, we don't want it, okay? We have no facts, never has a fax, makes shit up. Okay. All right, I feel like there's somebody who's making up stuff about you. And again, these are two energies that are kind of crossing right now as I pull the cards. You have somebody who literally is starting drama, okay? Because they're jealous. This is jealousy of the way you look, the way you handle yourself. If you are on social media and have any kind of following at all, yes, yes. But this could be someone close to you. This could be like a family member or a friend, that you know well. Okay. I do think some of you have somebody who wants to like be you or do what you do or copy you in some way. And then we have my stomach's growling. I'm sorry. Then we have like the wolf in sheep's clothing, which I think could be, again, someone that you have no idea who this is. It could be this other person. It could be somebody new because it feels like it could be somebody who's romantically interested in you, but in a very disconnected way. And they have this groupie energy. Okay, groupie energy. Let's look at this. Crying over you, sad, hurt, upset. Oh, you better get over it. Caught a case. Oh, they have a rash. Okay. Okay, I feel like this maybe talk about you, and it doesn't mean like they're talking about your health or your body. Ew. That just, when I feel this, it makes me just want to crawl out of my skin. Like talking about your body parts. Like if you're with somebody who you're with, like those kind of things. Really objectifying. For some of you, this is like the person who wants to imitate you, like copy you. And I do think you have somebody talking smack about you, definitely making stories up. Then we have these two energies, okay? So let's get some more details. I'm feeling drawn to pull out of this channel deck that I've had forever, and I'm going to work on another one. Okay, tell me about this energy. Tell me more specifics about these two energies for my group too. What is the tea here? Well, you got a shit stirrer over here. Okay, this is the one I'm talking about right now. The drama starter, and not just they're stirring the pot. Okay, this could literally be at your job. Okay, someone who literally is stirring the pot, like they've been asked a question about you, like did they show up? Blah blah blah. Did they? Just an innocent question, and all of a sudden it's like emotional vomit comes on the table and they start talking and making stuff up about you. And all of a sudden, people are more watching you or have their eye on you more. No facts, never has a facts, makes shit up. Yeah. I think they talk about like your home life, like that kind of stuff. It feels really gross. We have oral motivation. You can't see it's written in I think that's written in silver. Oral motivation. Yeah. This person is a talker. I've never pulled this card. This person is a talker. They like to talk. Okay. They're very social. They may be an air sign. Okay. Or a fire sign, which is like 6 signs. So I'm getting Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Leo, Aries, some Sag as well. But they're definitely talking about you. They run their mouth. This is somebody who is known to run their mouth. Like if you have a business where you're selling stuff, they're the talker. They keep people in the business longer than they need to be because they're talking, that kind of thing. Like they run their mouth. Give me more energy here. Tell me more about this. Collaboration, tattoos. They may have tattoos. You have tattoos, collaboration. This is somebody who you may have worked with or collaborated in some kind of way, been really good friends with, okay? You may still be really good friends with this person. This person may be somebody who you would like to talk to on the phone or text. Be careful what you text this person if you do, because they're keeping those receipts. So you keep yours, okay? All right, that flip, those two flip. Let's take it. Ooh, we have this over here for this person. This is romance, wolf in sheep's clothing, groupie. Okay, this could never really be a relationship because they have groupie energy, which means they put you on a pedestal and they think, you know, you're this wonderful thing and you're really just a person like everybody else. And so we got desire and some mexy. Okay, so all the stuff, all the things are over here. Okay, all the things. Okay, they're very focused on you. So you know, if you have an online platform or you work with the public or however this plays out for you, okay, it's good to be aware that this is going on. Okay, always be aware that you know you may be doing some things that are like really um, innocent that can be turned into things, all the things, right? And people can form parasocial relationships with you that you have no idea it's going on. You have no clue. So it's not that you need to change anything you're doing. Just be aware of it so that if it comes to call, you know its name. Okay, you know its name. You're like, oh, you are parasocial relationship. Okay, I know how to handle this. Let's pull some tarot now. Okay, you want to tell me? Okay, I'm gonna pull. This is my Oracle of Lilith deck that Rosie, my friend over at the Abyss Tarot TAT, got for me. So it's a beautiful deck. I really like it. It has my name on it. So. All right, tell me about this parasocial fan groupie. You are well liked. Okay, people like you. If you have a platform, like the people who watch you really like you. Okay, I want you wherever you are, whether you have millions or you have 10. Okay, I want you to not give up. Okay, I've been at this since 2019. Okay, so don't you give up. Okay, it really, the amount of views do not reflect your worth or the message you're sending out. The amount of views you get are a reflection of where we are. Okay, where we are. So just keep that in mind. It's not a reflection on you. It'll all come to pass. Okay, and you have a little bit of a fan. You might have a little bit of a fan club. Okay, so whatever you do, we have the Ace of Cups here. Oh, God. You know, I'm sorry. I feel like somebody just cannot read the room. I think we have somebody here who cannot read the room. Okay, they cannot read the room. Okay, tell me more. I feel like I don't want to know the Sun. They feel very positive about this situation. Listen, you have some, I don't know who this is, okay? But you have a fan who really thinks they have a good, see my little guy here is wearing a bikini. You have a fan who really thinks positively about the situation and would like to offer you a cup, okay? But it's a cup of unhealthiness. It's not a cup of like, hey, you want to be friends? No, it's like, hey, can we go out? That kind of thing. Didn't that freak you out? Yeah, it did me too. But that's what it's like. It's not like, hey, let's hang out. Let's be friends. I really enjoy you. Blah, blah, blah. It's not that. It's like, hey, hey, that kind of thing. So, be aware. And it could just be at work. It doesn't have to be like online, okay? But be aware, okay? Be aware, because I feel like they're not reading the room. And see, what happens is when they don't read the room, they get their feelings hurt. And I feel like this person may not be good at getting their feelings hurt. Page of Pentacles. Oh, we had another one fall out. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to read it how I read it. It feels very intuitive, okay? This Page of Pentacles feels really immature. Feels like, yeah, I want it. Give it to me. I want a new beginning. I want it to be good. Okay, so here's the thing. I think that you are on your way to building a really beautiful foundation for yourself. Okay. And I think you have some parasitic, and listen, this happens. This is part of the glow up. This is part of the thing. Okay. I think you have a few parasitic energies, who have caught on to this beautiful sun energy you have. And they want to offer you a very badly timed cup, totally overcupped. Okay, overcupped. And they just want it. All right, they just want that. They want that. And I feel like you are, on the other hand, working on a real situation, a real offer, a real time that's going to be very positive in building real generational wealth. Now, how that wealth is defined is by you, but building real family connections, like foundational things, resources, connections of family and comfort. And you may be building actually like a family. You may meet someone and have a family with them. Okay, house, home, that kind of thing. And perhaps your business will be expanding, or your career will be expanding, or your platform's going to explode, or whatever it is, okay? And this little parasite, represented by the Page of Pentacles, I'm so sorry, feels like, hey, look at me, hey, dude, just, I want in on that. I want in on it, buzz. I want in. And it's a no. It's a hard no. So just know, because you're getting more of this, abundant energy, that you will get these energies around you, and you will run across them and have to interact with them at some point. Keep your boundaries high. Do not waffle. Listen to me. Do not waffle on your boundaries, no matter what. Keep them high. Okay? They're there for a reason. Now, some of your boundaries, you might move them. Okay? If, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can be moved, but there are situations where your boundaries need to be kept high. And that's where your discernment is so powerful. This is that situation. Because you're on like another level. And this person's like, I know you're on another level. I know you are, baby. I know you are, and here I am. Come on, let me go. I want to ride that horse. I want to get on the back of that horse too. Let me on. Like, it's just your wonderfulness, your marvelousness, and people want some of it, right? Because over here we got the great impersonator, the drama starter, the shit starter, right? The one who's talking about you, who can't shut up about you, right? Let's get some tarot on them. Tell me, different deck, Amy. Okay, let's do this one right here. Tell me about my group 2. Tell me about this. Jealous. Some of you may have gone through like a physical change, like you have changed the way you look. Maybe you're wearing different clothes. Maybe you sized up, sized down for medical procedures, or the skin looks better, or your makeup changed, or whatever. And it's caused more of a stir. It's caused more commotion in the ocean, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, this one. We have the Three of Coins. Look at that. Just boogers everywhere. She just cannot shut the fudge up. She just cannot shut up. Sorry. I get excited when I get these kind of feelings. I just don't understand why people get like this. I guess it's the obsessive personality, I guess. I don't know. Let's keep going. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. The Nine of Cups. Oh, they want that so bad. Oh, they want that so bad. Oh, they want that so bad. If they can hitch a ride, if they can copy it, if they can get like just the 8.5 cups. Can we do 8.5 cups? It's like, I can't do that. I can't accomplish that. So I'm going to like be the generic version of that. Ew. Ew. Who wants that? Who wants that? Who wants the sad, sad copy? Nobody. And no reversals. We have the Two of Coins here. They're not in balance at all. The Eight of Wands. This person, I gotta tell you, they are having a rough time. Okay, they're having a rough time. They're out of balance. They're chaotic. They're living in a bunch of chaos right now. And I think it's because, honestly, I feel like they may be turning to some, some old habits. Because they see, some of you guys have glowed up, or things are going better for you, or something has happened. Because this person is highly triggered. And they're wondering, like, why not them? Why can't things come together for them? Well, first you got to clean your nose, bitch. Okay? Why can't the wheel turn in their favor? Why come you? Why you? I get this, like, why them? Why them? Their ideas aren't even that good. Really? Because you're copying them. So, and then we have all this energy on this. I'm reading, like, this person is not balanced. Like, they're chaotic, and it's a lot of chaos. It's a lot of, like, I can't get my shit together. I cannot get my shit together. I think their money is very bad. What I'm getting from this person is that they spend money recklessly. They don't even want the things they buy. Okay. They don't have any value for money. They may have a situation where they've been given a lot. They've never been really held accountable. And so nothing really has value. Nothing has value. So they buy things and they use them and they don't really take care of them. And I feel like there's a lot of, like, buying things that you have or copying you in some way. But I think if you saw them alone, you would realize how much there's going on. There is going on up here. Like, there's a lot of self, like, they talk to themselves very poorly, some of them out loud. They say really, really, like, dismissive things, really self-depreciation. That's not how you say it. Things. And the jealousy comes from the fact that they really don't think they could ever do the things that you do or look like you. And quite frankly, that's sad, right? Because you know that they could never be you, of course. They could never be you. But they could be a better them if they wanted to be. right? They don't have to be you because you are you and they are them. But because of how, I want to say small-minded they are, how focused they are on the past, they can't. It's like they're bound up. And they focus all this internal rage on their jealousy. Their paranormal relationships are jealousy. It's based on jealousy. It's based on like hating someone, being jealous of someone. It's a ugly kind of thing. And they're the kind of person that they will pretend they're two-faced. Like, I love you, you're my best friend, blah, blah, blah. And then around the corner, they'll be telling people, oh, did you know what they did last Saturday night? Blah, 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 blah. That kind of thing. So you can't trust them. Let's get a few more cards for you. Can't trust them. All right. Tell me more. What else does my group 2 need to know about this hot tea? Be careful how you talk to yourself. You are listening. I was just talking about how this person talks to themselves. You know what? Pay attention. If you can ever catch them kind of off by themselves or whatever, you might catch them kind of mumbling to themselves. They may keep notes to themselves kind of thing. You may have caught them being a little out of balance. All right. The power of words are real. Right. And you know that. This person, their greatest obstacle is themselves. Okay. And they're busy trying to be you. And it's not even cute. It's not even cute because they can't be you. Angel number 444. Stay focused. You are close to achieving your dreams. You're close. Can you feel it? We're going to get one more. We have angel number 333. Before you love anyone, you have to love yourself first. But you know this, right? You know this. These are the two numbers that came out for you, 444 and 333. So be on the lookout for these two numbers. They'll be numbers of alignment for you. All right. Okay, group 2, that's what I received for you. I hope this was an interesting, fun reading. I really enjoyed doing this reading for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you made it this far, leave me a little angel emoji or like a star, something like that down below to let me know that you made it this far in the video. And I appreciate all of you watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that selected the pumpkin. This is going to be your reading all about the hot tea on you. So keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session. So just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right. Use your own discernment, all that good stuff. And yes, let's get into it and see what we can see, shall we? We're going to start with what's brewing. What's brewing for my group 3, my little jack-o'-lantern? You know, jack-o'-lanterns are protection in the old days. And I think they were made out of like gourds, but before that, like giant radishes, if my memory serves me right. I am pretty educated about that, and I think there was some kind of giant radish type thing in my brain. It feels like a radish anyway. All right. Okay, spirits, guides, gather. You got some ancestors here. Ancestor energy. Okay, tell me. Game over. Parenting. Focusing on your children, co-parenting. Game over. Okay, for some of you, you're focused on your kids, and that's it. Nothing else. So this could be someone you have children with. It could be that you have stopped like dating completely and you're just focused on your kids, or you've stopped socializing, like going out and stuff, and you're just focused on your children. But there's definitely children energy in group 3. So let's get some more. Tell me more about this. We have insecure. You know, a lot of families are ruined because of insecurity. Because people have to go out and get validated by other people on a constant basis. And they're not mature enough to realize that, hey, when you do, oh, part of my deck is over here. Oh, that's from the other. That was from the other reading. I don't put those cards back in. So once I pull them, I leave them out. So, okay. All right. Tell me more about my group 3. I was like, oh, okay. We have fake apology. Okay. If they come back to talk to you, it's fake. Okay. But I think you know they're fake. I think they go to people in your circle, like that has to do with your kids, maybe friends. It feels like for some of you, y'all have very close quarters, if you know what I'm saying. I feel like they talk about you. They talk mad shit about you. And maybe you know that. And they talk about you because they're very insecure. They're very insecure. And I feel like oh gosh. They tell people that they put it into it, not you. They're so insecure. Like, people even care. People are busy living their own lives, taking care of their own children, trying to make ends meet, all that kind of stuff. People don't care. They don't really care. But here they are telling people that it was their idea. I don't like this person very much. Okay, we have love story, once in a lifetime, busy, time management. This person ruined it. They ruined it. And you can't come back from that, right? And I feel like you're too busy now to even think about somebody else, right? And it's also like you don't want to bring that in. And when you've been treated this way, why would you, you know? Let's get some other cards here. Tell me about these are called the True Emotional Oracle deck. I'm slurring my words today, y'all. Okay. Tell me the tea here. I think they're still in love with you. Okay, I think they're still in love with you. They may talk mad shit on you. I know. This person's insecure. So they got to have something to talk about. And that is you, my love. You. And I think they tell people that the reason y'all didn't work out is because y'all got busy. Your time schedules. You were just so busy with your work or your college or your whatever. No, the truth is there was something else going on. We have illumination, truth, discovery, awakening. And you were just, nope. We're not doing that no more. I'm not going to repeat this. I'm not going to keep doing this. Yes, I love my family. Yes, I want it to work, but I am not going to do it at the expense of my dignity. What is that teaching my children? You finally got it. Listen, some of us, but you finally got it, and you understand there's a lesson there about dignity, about self-respect. It's not at all costs. We don't save something at all costs. It shouldn't cost you your dignity to keep your family together. And if somebody puts you in that situation, you got to ask, how much does it really mean to them in the first place? How much does a family unit really mean to them if they're putting you in a situation where you literally have to sacrifice your dignity to keep it together? Boom. I think that went off like a rocket in your head and you were like, I'm not doing it. Cope. Things are not well. Things are not well on the other side. I think they're partying a lot. Memories haunted. They're haunted by you, honey. And who wouldn't be? Because you came out of this better. They came out of it bitter. And they tell people lies. They tell people untruths about this all the time because they're insecure and they can't handle the truth. The truth is they failed their family. Their insecurity destroyed this relationship. Point blank, period. They were too immature. Doesn't matter whether they were 50 or 25. Immaturity runs all gamuts of age. I think they were jealous of your kids. We have love, hate. Boom. There you go. That's where they are. They go back and forth. Alone at night when they're all alone in their loneliness. And they're eating bags of potato chips and scarfing down Mickeys by the dozen. If you know what a Mickey is, you know, a big mouth Mickey. You know what I'm saying? They're scarfing those down. They think of you. Late night thoughts of you. And your energy is just like, no, do not do that. That is not welcome here. Get away from me. Stop that shit. They may even have made passes at you since you've been apart. Some of you are working on getting apart. You're right on. Do the right thing. Yes, this is you're there. You're doing what you need to do for you and your family. Because this person here they've got some serious issues. Like they don't even know who they are. It doesn't matter what age they are. They don't know who they are. They're hollow. They're a shell. And they're clinging to your energy. Just like a roach that won't die. Like a roach. You know, and you are connected by children. So it makes it difficult. And I feel like this situation has given some of you so much trouble that you just want to be left alone. You just want peace. You don't want memories. Massive regrets fell out of the deck here. Massive regrets. Yeah, they regret it. They regret the whole thing. T is they regret it. And they rewrite the story when they tell it how they want it to be. Like you want to get back to, oh my God. Like you want to get back together. This person has some problems. Some of them have some problems. And because you have kids together, keep an eye on it. Okay? Because it's coming back. And for some of you, it's hardcore. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you know what I mean? So keep an eye on it. This one is talking to me. Masculine, divine masculine. You're like, put that card down. Put it down, Amy. I put it down. Okay? It's there on the table. And it landed on insecure. Massive regrets. I know you don't want to talk about it. I know you don't want to talk about it. I'm sorry. Let's pull from another deck, okay? We're going to act like it's not there. I understand you don't want to talk about it. You don't want to talk about meeting someone new. You don't want to talk about the right one coming in. You don't want to talk about it. It's okay. Maybe you do, which is wonderful. Because for some of you, there is divine masculine. He says, hey, what's up? I am not like that other guy. I am a good person. I mean what I say. I am loyal. You're going to tell. You're going to be able to tell. Vet me. Vet me. This is what it is. Vet me. Try me. Bet. That's it. That's it. So real one, y'all. I feel like having a puppet show, y'all. Masculine energy again out of the deck, you guys. You guys are attracting some very strong masculine energy that is good, that is kind and compassionate and means what they say, which I know for you is hard. This is hard because, you know, when you meet someone, you might immediately hear what they say and then also think, well, they don't mean that. They're not going to do that. And then it kind of interferes with your communication because you hear or think one thing when they actually meant what they said, what they actually said. And it's hard because you have all this corrosion around your ideas about relationships. This isn't going to like rush in and tackle you, okay? This is patience. This is kind. This is compassionate. This is someone who's going to understand that you have been done wrong, okay? And listen, it could be a friend. It could be somebody who approaches you and is a friend and is there for you. That's it. And respects your like, I'm just focusing on parenting right now. And they're going to be like, cool. I have kids too. Let's let them hang out and play in the park. Cool. Let's just hang out. No pressure, no nothing. It'd be nice to have a friend. You know? Everybody needs friends nowadays. Especially like when you move and stuff. Horror fest. Watching movies, binging. Tell me more. We have attic ghoul, avoiding running. Okay, listen. I think some of you are avoiding someone. Listen, it's just you, me, and the walls here, and the spirits, of course. But I really do think, and I think you don't want to talk about it. I think some of you guys know there is someone. You may even know them. And perhaps they're being all like, we're friends, cool. You can't run from it. That's just as bad as being in a dysfunctional relationship. You're having a dysfunctional relationship with love. Okay, that's what's happening here. And T is that you're lovable. And people love you. And because you've been treated so poorly and because you're having to pour yourself out for your kids, which we do and we should, doesn't mean that you don't get something for yourself. Do not let the way people have treated you in the past dictate your future relationships. Work through it. If someone comes into your life who is kind and compassionate and who is sincerely interested in you as a human being and not just what you can give them, you know, everyone can need a friend. Everyone can use a friend, you know, and that's okay. That's okay. Watching movies, binging. Tell me what that's about. Oh, you feel like your life has been a little bit of a horror show. I get that. Tell me more. Fear, horrified, and communication confirmation. That feels heavy. There's just been so much bad here. And the thing is, the bad has been confirmed so many times for you that it has left you almost gun shy. There's been so much fakeness around you. You might be pulled to group one. Okay, they had like different energy, but still a lot of like a buildup. And this feels like a buildup. Okay. I feel like this person who I feel either is going to approach you or is in your life, okay, they may be a little fearful to rock the boat. So I feel like they will, first of all, when they find out what's happened, they will be a little horrified by the way you've been treated, how unfairly you've been done. Overall, I think a lot of you have been treated unfairly a lot in your life. not just one or two times, but many times. And this person may have not experienced that in their own life. And so to meet someone who has and has survived all of that is impressive. Okay. And they may be very careful how they approach you, but they want to know you. They want to know about you. This isn't like, although they find you very attractive, I also, this could be a friend too, because I feel a few things here. But they're very attracted to your strength, your story. They want to know how you have made it, like how you've done it. But there is an intimidation factor here, and it could be your boundaries. And boundaries are good. They keep us safe, but they can also put us in a big, high castle up on a mountain where nobody gets in. Nobody gets in. And what happens is you become more isolated. And, isolation can be healing, but as human beings, love is healing. Experiencing the love of another is part of a healing journey. And a lot of people don't want to deal with it. And I know, I am aware of the weirdness going on in the dating world right now. Okay. I'm aware of it. But nevertheless, there will be people who meet their person at this time through this weirdness. The authenticity will come through. And they're not coming in to make your life difficult. Okay? They're not coming in to be a bother. They're coming in to help you. They're coming in to listen to your stories. They're coming in to uplift you. And they're coming in to be support. Because I feel like with this child situation, family situation, there may come a time where you call this person on their fakeness, on their lies, on their betrayal. You may end up having to do that or feeling like doing that. And it would be good for you to have someone on your side for once. And this person will be on your side. Yeah, let's get some more cards. Let's get some more cards here. Tell me more. Tell me more. Let's pull from this deck. I don't think I've pulled from this deck at all today. This is the Haters Exposed. I feel like this person is a low-key hater. Not the new person, this other person, the fake apology person, the fake ass person. I feel like, the love-hate person. We have Mars retrograde, impulse, rage, anger, hostility, blowouts, fights, all the things. I think this person gets very angry over you. I feel like they feel like you didn't try to understand where they were coming from. And it didn't happen the way you think it did. There's all these justifications for their bad behavior. And I feel like you were like, no, we're not going to do that. We're not doing it. I don't believe you. You can only lie to someone so many times before they're just like, you know what? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. As much as it breaks my heart, I don't believe you. Done. Once you lose that, it's over. We have tap into your intuition. You already know who this person is. A lot of you guys, the person coming in, you guys know. You guys already know. Not all of you, but quite a few of you already know. Use your intuition. When they show up, you're going to feel it. You may feel it in your heart, okay? You may feel it. You want me to tell you a little story? I'll tell you a little story. Just a little side. It's a little side mission, okay? When I met Meeker, I met him on Facebook. And I felt it. Like, it was weird. It was undeniable. Like, I was weirded out. It was like I felt it in my heart, like a pull, like an energetic pull. And I couldn't shake it. Listen, I tried to run away. I couldn't run away. Thank goodness. But yeah, and it's haunting. and it's deep and it's weird. So you'll definitely know. Okay, you'll feel it. That was a side mission. I met him on Facebook, and Lilith told me to make the Facebook. She was like, "You need to make a Facebook," and I was like a personal Facebook, and I was like, "I don't wanna, I don't wanna do that. I don't like Facebook," but I did, and I don't really talk to anybody on Facebook. I just talk to Mark, so I know it's weird. It's a weird situation, but follow your intuition. If your intuition says, make a blah, 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 make a clock app or make a YouTube or make a whatever, do it, because you never know. We have personality disorder. They don't know how to be themselves. That is this fake person. They're fake because they don't know who they are. And here's the thing. What you did, like the steps that you have taken, are going to trigger them the opportunity to learn who they really are. Okay. Now, if they don't take the opportunity, then that's on them. There's nothing you can do about that, right? You can trigger someone and what they do with it is their business. It's their thing. So they have an opportunity to get to know themselves. The good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. They have the opportunity to enter shadow work. Will they? Well, it don't look good. It does not look good. But, it can take time. It can take time. Right? Let's get another card. This deck, I'm telling you, it's popping. It's popping today. It's really getting deep. So let's see. We'll get two more. Okay, we have remote viewing, looking into your life with their mind. They mock you when they feel jealousy towards you. Oh. This person, I think they dream of you. I don't think they remote view you. Okay, you and this person, the person coming in or the person here that you know, you may have a psychic connection where you dream about each other. I dreamed about Meeker before he showed up. So, and I think he dreamed about me too. I can't remember exactly. I have to ask him, but I definitely dreamed about him. I didn't know it was him, but I definitely dreamed about him. So there may be some kind of psychic connection there. But I do think the person in the past dreams about you with regret, like wakes up crying, and starts doing the thing. And I think they are jealous that you went on without them. Like, they are having a hard time moving on without you. And how dare you? Like, you look good. It looks like your money's right. Like, why do you need my money then? That's a side message. You look good. You have a life without me. You look like you're just doing so much better without me. And like, I'm having a really hard time. How's that possible? I thought that we were like together. So this person's really jealous. And they don't want you with anyone else. So if you have sworn off people, you're doing exactly what they want you to do, is be alone. They want you alone and lonely. Isn't that lovely? That's so lovely. What a lovely thought to have for somebody you really care about. Let's get a few more cards here for you. That person has, I don't even want to call him your ex, okay, if you haven't noticed that. I haven't really wanted to call him your ex because that means they were a partner at some point, and I don't feel like they were ever really a partner to you. I think you tried to make it work, and I think you did a lot of the heavy lifting in that relationship. Okay, the ancestors. Oop, this is way too many at the top. Look around and hit the ground running. Look around, where to go, and hit it, okay? We have leave the pieces that no longer serve your highest purpose, okay? Some of you are giving this person with the fake apology, okay, too much space, too much of your time. You're giving them too much information. They don't need to know. Y'all need to not tell them as much stuff. Don't tell them as much about your life so they get used to the idea that they're not going to know when or if you ever start dating anyone. Okay? They will never know until you decide to maybe introduce them to your kids or something. Until that happens, it's nobody's business. Okay? Your life is yours. Leave the pieces that no longer serve you. Okay. We had don't go broke trying to look rich. Well, that's what this person did, isn't it? I think at first this fake apology person, I think they gave you a certain image that they were successful. Perhaps they were at one point, but I feel like it wasn't real. There was something about it that was very hollow. Broken promises about money. I think they were very bad with money. Perhaps they abused you financially or whatever. But they're definitely hurting financially. We have, if you're not who you are, it's not who you are that holds you back. It's who you think you are. That's really the key, isn't it? It's not who you are that holds you back. It's who you think you are. And I really think there's a lot of beautiful things coming for you because you're releasing a lot of that. You had to. You had to release a lot of it to get away from the situation you were in. So I feel good things are coming for you. But honor your needs. Like honor the things that you need in your life. All right? Okay, group 3, that's what I received for you. I hope this was a helpful reading. I really enjoyed doing this one for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, leave me a clown. Leave me a clown. There's a little clown right here. Leave me a little clown face down below in the emojis. I don't explain why I do this, but if you've made it this far, I often encourage you to leave me a little emoji of some kind to let me know that you made it this far watching the video. So hello, hi, thank you for watching. I deeply appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.